Okay, what's up guys? I figured I'd give you a little bit of an update on the M3. We got Sushi out here hanging out. So the front wheels, one of them, I think the driver's side it was, started leaking air and just trashed the tire. I had to get the wheel rebuilt, so that's why we're on stocks right now. Also, since the last time that the car was on the channel, I have installed a new rear diffuser. I bought just a kit to go all around the rear diffuser, the side skirts, and the front lip. But the side skirts were actually for M4, which didn't fit. So I did order M3 side skirts that I have now. And also I'm gonna take out this plastic lip and put a carbon fiber lip that I ordered to match. Just the skirts, the diffuser, and the lip will all be carbon fiber to match all around. So in this video, I'll just be putting on the wheels and the side skirts and front lip. And I also got some wheel studs to go and kind of match the look of the Japanese wheel. Okay, so as some of you may know, I finally got my BRZ out of the garage. The turbo kit is finally done. So I got my garage back, but little by little, the car parts are starting to take over again everywhere. Thankfully, I'm going to be getting these wheels out of here. And also this box are the new side skirts. So let's open these up, see how they look. All right, so we got one open. Very nice weave all throughout. We'll get these on first. And also I have a front lip that I want to put on. I got this from a friend of mine for super cheap, and it was a little banged up. Has some blemishes here and there. I figured I'd get the lip on, see how low it hangs, see how the fitment is before I pay to get it refinished and redo the clear coat and all that. So if I'm happy with it, I'll go ahead and pay the money to get it refinished, but I just wanted to test fit first. So we'll put those on right after the side skirts. Okay, so I gave the M3 a little bit of a spray down, and I also wiped the bottom with some soap. I used some acetone to just wipe the bottom to get any oils or grime out. I gave it about 2 wipes, and then also I wiped the top of the side skirt mating surface. Basically, if you have any greases or oils on the bottom of the side skirt or on the top of this extension here, when you try to put double-sided tape, it's going to lose any adhesion if there's any oil anywhere. So the acetone actually takes that right off. So I'm actually going to drill the holes now, and then we'll apply the double-sided tape and mount in place. All right, so the skirts are on. As far as following the body lines, the fitment is pretty good. If you can see on this side, it's flush where it meets the wheel well, but on the back side, it's a little short. I know that's gonna bug me a bit, but I mean, even if I shifted it back, then it'll just have a gap on both sides. But I mean, other than that, the fitment was pretty good. I guess I'll get started on putting the wheel studs in on this side, and then the wheels go back on. All right, so I have some wheel studs. These are the 90 millimeters. Those are the 75. We're gonna use the 90s because I'm using a 20 millimeter spacer up front. We have some Project Kics lug nuts, and also we have a torque wrench with a 5 millimeter hex socket to torque these in. So if you look at the end, that just fits into there to kind of torque them in. This torque is going to be set to 32 Newton meters, which just sounds pretty loose, but the manufacturer says that that's, you know, hand tight and it's normal. I guess when you tighten down the lug nuts, you know, at 90 foot-pounds of torque, that'll just kind of hold everything together. Also, they advise to actually spray these threads with brake cleaner. I did the other day, ended up buying some brake cleaner too. I just felt like I needed it for some reason, and that ended up working out. So we'll spray these down and start installing them and torquing them up. Okay, so if you take a look, my small torque wrench, it only maxes out at 23.16 Newton meters, and we do need 32. So this is not useful for me. So I went with the big one to see if it goes down to 32 Newton meters, and it actually goes down to 32.5. And if I try to go any lower than 32.5, it just says stop. So 32.5 it is. A little bit over torqued, but it's better than 23. So we'll make do. All right, so back wheels are back on. We got the lug studs all torqued in. Lug nuts are also on, but not torqued yet. Side skirts are on. We actually have the front of the car jacked up. Let's start pulling this one off, and then we'll actually start putting the carbon fiber lip up front, see how that fits. Then we'll drop the front of the car down, and we'll take it for a drive. Okay, so I replicated the same thing I did on the passenger side, just did it on the driver's side. I have these studs torqued in, and also again, the side skirt went on pretty smooth. So if you look, there's a little bit of a gap. I just kind of like pushed it back, expecting it not to be long enough, front to rear. So there's a little bit of a gap here, and then a bit of a gap there. But I mean, I think the driver's side is not as bad as the passenger side, but other than that, fitment is pretty smooth. I'm pretty happy with these, how these turned out. I wasn't expecting them to be so nice, but not too bad. All right guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Everything's on, wheel studs and side skirts on both sides. Thanks for watching, guys.